Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about a troubling Trump poll and not fulfilling the bargain. A poll came out, and it's likely to make waves and might even add a new question to future polling from news outlets. In a recent video, we talked about why we had to continually discuss Trump's economy. We went over the concept of what's known as the authoritarian bargain, which, in brief, is the idea that populations are more likely to accept authoritarian leadership if the economy is working and people are comfortable. They become more resistant when the economy fails to perform as expected. Well, all recent polling shows people don't believe he's living up to his side of the bargain. They don't have faith in Trump's economy. Just a quick rundown. A Quinnipiac University poll found only 38% approved and 57% disapprove of his handling of the economy. That's his lowest approval recorded by the poll, including during his first term. The CNBC All-America Economic Survey showed 55% disapproval. It also showed people approved of his handling of the economy, even less than his overall presidency. The AP NORC poll found only 36% of U.S. adults approve of Trump's handling of the economy. There aren't positive polls for him on the economy. It's really just all bad news for Republicans on that front. But that isn't a surprise, and it isn't the polling data that is going to cause waves. The polling in question is from the Public Religion Research Institute. About 62% believe things are going the wrong direction in the country. No surprise there. The same poll found that 65% feel the economy is headed the wrong direction. Worse than the overall number. That's bad for Trump, who likes to claim he's an economic genius, bringing about a golden age. Trump also has significant majorities saying the way the U.S. deals with other countries, the way it handles undocumented immigrants, and just the government in general are all headed the wrong direction. Still, not the surprise. 41% agree with the idea that, quote, President Trump is a strong leader who should be given the power he needs to restore America's greatness. 54% agreed with, quote, What President Trump is doing to the federal government is an assault on constitutional checks and balances and the rule of law. 56% agree with the idea that, quote, President Trump is a dangerous dictator whose power should be limited before he destroys American democracy. 56% of Americans agree with the idea that the sitting president is a dictator who is a risk to American democracy. Independents, who congressional Republicans need to pay attention to in the run-up to the midterms, agree with that idea by an even wider majority, 65%. If they feel he's a dictator, how will they feel about those who enabled him? I'd expect that question, or something close to it, to start to feature more prominently in more polling and more coverage. A majority of Americans don't feel they can trust the sitting president with the future of the American experiment. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.